Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So it is officially 285 days of no fap, man. Like this, I'm gonna keep it 100. Another part that's really helped me going and like keep the streak alive is the excitement I get in being able to say that I made it another day. You know, so not only do I allow myself just to be in the day itself and just experience whatever I'm going to experience, now it's to the point it's like, yo, tomorrow I'm going to get to say, eventually 290 days, eventually 300 days. Like, there's just such an excitement. But also, like, I'm proud of myself. Like, this is like nothing I've ever done before, right? And second of all, like, I ain't gonna get emotional, but it's like I can feel it, like, and that's something else too. Like, sometimes I blame having a daughter has made me more emotional, but for sure being on NoFap, I'm just so solid with myself and okay with just feeling emotions and things, But either way, this has been the biggest commitment that I followed through with for myself. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about that. Think about the last relationship that just didn't work out for you. You know what I mean? Or even your longest relationship. You probably put your heart and soul into that relationship. And what'd you get out of it? A broken heart. Right? And you're upset. You're like, damn, I did this, I did that, I did this for them, I did that for them, I did this for them. What did you do for yourself during that relationship? Probably nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because again, when they leave, you're like, damn, what do I have to show for the time invested? You see what I'm saying? And a good part of NoFap is getting that back for yourself. Being able to identify yourself out of whichever way you identified who you are and how you operate within a relationship, and you get to really fall in love with that identity of who you are becoming, and it's like, this is a commitment to yourself and for yourself, for nobody else but you. So experiencing that, feeling that, and seeing it and living through it each and every single day with consistency, my God, so much consistency and determination and practice and just all of it collectively. It's like, damn, like this, I've put more into past relationships and time spent in past relationships. This past 285 days has been the most that I've actually put into myself in so long. So long. And truth is, if anybody's struggling, take this into consideration, man. You have to. Like, seriously, take this into consideration. Because like I said, chances are you're upset about something somebody did to you, or a relationship that didn't work out, a girl that just don't want you, or whatever, a girl that cheated on you, whatever it is. Whatever it is. And with that total time spent, how much of it have you actually focused on you pouring back into yourself and building the life that you want and deserve for yourself? You haven't. You allowed yourself to feel so special as long as I have her love. Like, love is love, man. Like, at the end of the day, like, trust me, you'll be loved by several people throughout your lifetime. And you know what's funny? You're going to feel just about the same. The only thing that changed was how each of them hurt you. Yeah, think about that shit. Like, whoa. Like, yeah. The only thing that changed out of all the relationships you've ever had is how each of those relationships ended and how it affected you through your hurt and pain and resentment of that relationship. But how you felt loved and being loved and just the happiness and making it all about her. I mean, like, that shit don't change. That shit don't change. But in it, you lose yourself. And that's not what we as men do. Like I said, I haven't said this in a long time. But if you go back to the first few videos, we are builders. We are creators. That is our God-given gift. We are not to lose sight of that for anybody. And the bigger part of that is that as long as we continue to build and want to continue to grow, we are focused on our life plan, on our life goal, on our purpose, and we stick to it. You know, the person you're meant to be with will be a companion to it. But again, it's not, they're not going to be the center of your universe, you know? And a lot of that comes from, you know, fairy tales and shit, Disney, all that other stuff, you know? It's like, oh, yeah. I mean, and I'm not saying you're not going to find someone to love. I'm not saying that love isn't an amazing thing. It's just, you will learn the beautiful balance of building a life for yourself, learning how to continue to build a life for yourself without getting lost in a relationship. And more importantly, you're going to have healthier and better relationships because, one, you're going to communicate far more effectively. Two, going back to part of that communication, you're going to be far more direct with what you want, with what you're willing to tolerate and not tolerate. And you're less likely to falter or wither from that based on how someone else feels and reacts. You're doing all the work now, right? To essentially not really care how anyone feels about a decision that you've made for yourself, because you hold yourself as important. I'm not saying you hold yourself to be above or better than or anything, but you're like, no, I'm essential. I am very important. I know what I want in my life, and I'm going to obtain it at any cost. I don't care how you feel about it. Maybe being with me isn't for you, and that's okay. You go your way, I go mine. Like, you trust me, you're going to be so great at setting boundaries. And that's something that you've never done in any of your past relationships. You've never set boundaries. Relationships, friendships, anything. Right? You just allow people, okay. Like, you, I mean, and you just keep going. And people can do whatever the fuck they want. And on the back end, nobody respects you. They like you, of course. I mean, hey, yeah, I would like anybody I get to hang around and just get whatever I want and do whatever I want. Yeah, I like you. But deep down, I don't respect you. And that's just what happens. You feel me? So, yeah, man. A big part of why I have so much success in this is because I'm enjoying having this commitment for myself and fulfilling this commitment to myself. Because most of my life, my entire life, I haven't done anything like this before. I mean, even yeah, like I would start things and not really finish it, but this has been the most consistent, and also the most, I would say, by far the most impactful, you know, journey that I've been on, for sure. So, like I said, I encourage all of you, you know, if you feel like you're always struggling, you know, I mean, yes, there's going to be a lot of healing to do, a lot of, you know, inner works, okay? Like, you have to get through it. But if you have nothing else to kind of get you started, at least build an excitement for, hey, this is something I get to do for me. And that's okay. I'm not a bad person for doing it. I'm not selfish. I'm not stingy. I'm none of those things. I am simply working on myself and being fully committed to myself and my growth. You know, and like I said, like, I think I said yesterday, like, I can hardly sleep because I'm just so excited about what's to come. But it's because I'm like, damn, I'm pouring back into me. And it's a beautiful thing. It really, really is. You know, and I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad I was able to just, like I said, it all just flows. Like I damn near, I almost didn't record anything because I was just sitting there and at work, and I picked up a shift tomorrow morning at the airport, and I also picked up a lot of other hours later on in the week at the airport. But excuse me, but just in general, I'm like, damn, I don't normally. Yeah, I don't know. I don't normally pick up shifts on Tuesdays and Wednesdays just because that's kind of like my rest day. But I at least have Wednesday where I can kind of sleep in a little bit. But yeah, I was just thinking about, you know, just working more hours and just being tired and stuff. And I was like, do I really want to record a video? And I kind of just had a moment. I was just sitting in bed, just kind of BSing on my phone. And then I forgot what I saw on Instagram. It was some positive thing on Instagram. I was like, you know what? I got to do this, you know? And even with that, there's going to be a lot of things to come with that, you know, or at least that, how the sequence of events happen, that's definitely going to happen a lot throughout your life. You know, like you'll have something that you're really committed to, you're motivated and everything else, but then you'll have moments where you're just not that motivated, you know, and that's okay, but show up. Still do it. Show up for yourself. Because like I said, truth is, I just kind of sat down. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. And then as soon as I hit the record button, it came to me. And I'm like, oh, yeah, like this is good. I definitely got to put this out, you know? But prior to that, I really wasn't that motivated. I was just feeling tired and overworked, you know? But yeah, so I'm going to leave it at that for today. Again, good day, good vibes, good energy, always positive. And yeah, man, as always, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, so we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right, guys, so as always, I love y'all, I appreciate y'all, and we'll definitely do it again tomorrow. All right, peace.